Ja, og det er løst der. Ja, sånn ja. Innfaset, eller hva det heter. Jeg husker ikke hva det heter. So in the previous clip you saw my colleague and me talking about this 3D printer case that he had printed for me very recently. And he was talking about countersunk screws. That was basically what he was talking about. So, and in this video we'll also look where I found this project. I found this project on Instructables. And let's have a look at that now. Yeah, so the reason why I wanted to do this project is because I found this on Autodesk Instructables. And I was so mesmerized by it. And I saw this clock and it was this flashing pattern. And I saw this video down here. So you can see this is the bottom plate, and the reason why you have these house tops is that you need something to glue onto, because you have to bend these LEDs to make them fit. And then these are the mountings that I was talking about, and you also have mounting on this also. So this is the LED strip you need. So I bought a roll of 5 meters so I could share with my friend at work. Package sponsored by PCBWay. This time it's not a circuit board, it's the acrylic front plate to this clock that I'm making. So I'm really eager to see, because I never ordered anything from them like this before. So they are laser cut, so let's have a look. Yeah. Oh look, it's pen bag, and we have some goodies as per usual. There we go. PCB prototype made easy. So let's have a look. So I just uploaded files to the website. Okay, it has the backing taken off. Well, it's not much. It's see-through, so I can't all see it, but yeah, this is it. It's the front plate for the clock. And unfortunately they didn't have sooted glass, or smoked glass, so I have to add that. And I ordered 2. So this one is for my friend at work, colleague, and he has done the 3D printing. Thank you so much, PCBWay. This looks excellent. No, this looks very good. So I received some LEDs and a Wemos D1 Mini version 4 from a Norwegian company called Fibel, and they are basically half the price at reasonable postage time, if you can say that. Anyway, I was also looking at how to power this thing, because it's like 12 watts per meter and we need 1.5 meter. So, but they are not going to be lit up all at the time. So yeah, so I'm gonna look at the source code now, and looks okay. I think you just need to put all of this into a folder called triangular LED. Look. So this is weird. Are there some colors here? Just white? Yeah. So this is shimmering effect. I'm not sure how to configure this thing. Hopefully it's not just resetting or anything. But what I needed to do was to select the correct port in here. And the other thing I needed to do was to add fast LED as well. There in the library manager. So just wrote fast LED and installed it. And it worked. You also need to install the board from the boards manager. So I have ESP WS2812 is probably an old installation, and then I've selected Lulin Wemos there. I also noticed that they have, for every 30 LED there's a soldering, and I can't really bend that so much because the project requires you to bend at every corner here to make it fit or to glue it down, because they are sitting tighter than what is on this strip. Okay, so looked at the firmware, and this Wi-Fi device can be configured as a station or as an access point, and in the code, give me a moment. In the setup of the Arduino setup, you can see first it looks at the config. It doesn't have it, it will just step down to here, and if it has a config, it will try to go into the station and connect to your router. If it doesn't do that, it will turn up as TP LED clock. So, and it has a password. Yes, so let's have a look on the phone. Can we find anything here? TP LED clock, yeah, sure. And it was admin 1234. Okay, let's see. Right, so we are connected, very good. And now we're just going to try and connect to it. I don't know what the IP address is. Just give me a moment. I just connected to the serial monitor. I think I've already tried that, so... Ha! Look! That worked. So, this is cool. Now we're into the settings. So, let's see. Okay. Yeah, we will probably need to connect this to Wi-Fi, because then it will find the time by itself. But we can try this now, just to see if something happens. Oh, look, it changed. I set the time, it changed. That's nice. Lots of colors now. Cool. And it's not flaking out, not yet anyway. I'm trying to burn my fingers here just in case. It does seem to work though. So let's see what's the power draw. No, it's not a power supply problem. It's working fine. Oh, suddenly it jumped up to 500 milliamps. So yeah, we have to watch out for that. So it started gluing up, so I had a little bit of problem. I put glue underneath. It already has glue, then it wouldn't stick, of course, because then the glue is wet. However, I need extra glue because the glue is too bad, so what I did instead for this one is to put glue only on the house tops there. Then I just used the tape's glue to hold itself down while it was hardening the other glue. Like a third-hand thing. But then I remembered there's a hole here, and the reason why I stopped now is because I can see an arrow here which indicates the direction of data. And the thing is that these are serially connected, so you have to put the data in here on the hole, and I can see now that the direction is incorrect, so I have to turn this one around. So that's unfortunate. I don't want to remove the glue, so Yeah, I think this will work, so it's not a big problem. Yeah, it's a good thing we saw that before the glue hardened. It's a 2-component glue, so it's really, really hard when it goes. So it looks like this is going to work anyway. So let's see if it's a bit off there. Yeah, maybe this one. Yeah, so it's going rather well. I've glued up these and I found a new technique I can show you. So basically what it is that you find this edge here and then you bend it over that. Then I make a pinch here. Then I hold it like this and with the LED against the LED bend it up like this. And then you got yourself one edge that goes over one of the tops and you ended up cutting in that hole with a flush cutter. So we can get all the cables in there because they are too thick for the hole. Det var kul, Ingrid.
Okay. Så får du stripene.
Ja, så drar du den veien, så blir det... Tar den veien, så blir det... Ser du?
Oi!
Skjønner
du, og så vet du dette her.
Nei, men det er sånn man lager sånn der... So once you set the time, you get this pattern. And now I don't think it's very readable. I think you need to have the cover on to see what's going on. But yeah, it's insanely bright to the eyes. Anyway. So, but it's pretty cool. So I'm really happy to get this put together soon.
The hospital said, oh, this is just basically, it's like the design defect of your men. They just said, what's your job, what you do? And I said, oh, there you go. That's it. That's why you've got a hernia.
also. I mounted it on top here at work with the glass and everything. And it looks so nice. I have a light over my head here, so it's not very good. I have some tinted foil as well. But the problem here is this cabling. They don't fit. Like if you see here, there's a little bit of space made for the cabling, but there's a very little space made for it. So, okay, here we go. Contrast isn't too great. Actually, the LEDs are extremely bright, but we have also lots of daytime. So I'm trying to just, I can put it under the table maybe. Yeah, this looks really cool. So now it's on the side. It says 0403, I think. I managed to set it to internet time or NTP protocol. So it says 1940. So it's 1 hour ahead. So maybe I can configure that, but have a little stand, and I only mounted it with 2 screws, but it's not very sturdy, so just a little bit of touch here and it falls over. So I think the stand should have another design, I think, to replace the paper that I put in here. But yeah, that is something I would like to do. So excited. I changed out the sheet of paper in there. It looks so much better now. We had this one before, it was just a test, and we had also this wrinkly tinted foil. And now I have a new one. Looks really nice. And I'm just gonna put the screws together again. This is really hard to insert, so also the head is so small, so if you do a little mistake it will start ruining the screw head. So I have to be careful, and I think I'm using the correct bit there. It would be nicer if it had larger screw holes, like 3mm. And there you go, it's all mounted up, and yeah, so it's a bit unsturdy as you can see, but it works. So I'm really happy about this. There you go, let's have a look. Whoosh. Oh, it's so beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. 1849. Really nice. So that's it. So just want to thank my colleague Carl for printing this case for me, and all the parts to the case, and also the, which he will show me later, a holder for that microcontroller. And yeah, so also I would like to thank PCBWay for providing the front glass for this, so the laser cut acrylic plate. So that's really nice. They didn't have the smoked acrylic plate, so you can get that on AliExpress. However, I use some tinted foil for cars, and that seems to be working rather well. However, the contrast is a bit low. If you point this one to some reflective area like this, it's not too great. So yeah, really happy about this. I also changed out the paper, which was just a piece of note paper with a printer paper, and looks rather nice. So I think I will just keep that, and if I find some other solution at another time, I will try to change that. However, this program is actually changing the color every minute.